everyone, Mark3520 here, and welcome to Session 3, Number 3. Finally, we're on to Session 3 now. Along with our players, TheSylphWind, Evan, Sage Fox, and Joseph. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Alrighty, so now we are going to start up our session with, of course, the warm-up question. Now, the warm-up question for this session is going to be very interesting. And hint, hint, it might or might not come up on this session, maybe in another session.
You?
Now, I want to know from each of you, of your characters, out of character, what are your characters' thoughts/opinions on blood magic?
I'll go first, and blood magic is a deal breaker for her. If you are a blood mage, you're evil. Blood magic is evil. Those who practice blood magic are evil.
Okay.
And it's a huge deal breaker.
Alright. Alright, well, let me ask you this one. Let's say if Kendra was able to find Lena, and somehow she uses blood magic, would her thoughts or opinions change if she saw her use blood magic, or would it stay the same?
Honestly, I have no idea how Kendra would react. Weirdly enough, I have no idea until it actually would happen how she would react.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Thank you, Joseph. Alright, what about the others?
Blood magic, it would more depend on why are you using this. If it's
Okay.
not going to kill anyone and you're not killing yourself, it's just a tool. It's neither good nor bad, it's the person using it.
Alright.
Maybe
well,
a very
let me
half-hearted
ask
way of
you-
thinking it. Yes?
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Let's say during Rovas's research on learning how to use magic, she accidentally learned blood magic herself. Would she use it for good purposes, or would she just go, nah, I'm not using it, period?
Good purposes. Obviously.
Okay.
If I can save someone's
Well,
life
hopefully-
and just prick my finger, I'm gonna prick my finger.
Okay. Alright, well, hopefully the Templars won't mind about that, but and try not to...
Oh, my
right,
teammates' facial expressions.
Evan, okay, yeah. Evan or Sage Fox?
I think Lyra would be fairly neutral. Like, she thinks it's dangerous and you shouldn't do it for that reason, but she doesn't think of it as evil either.
Alright. Well, okay, let me ask you a what-if question, Sage. Well, let's say your mother did use blood magic. Would her opinion change, or would she stay neutral?
I think she would stay neutral. Like, she pretty much just thinks it's irrevisable, but she wouldn't judge people for it.
Alright, well, last but certainly not least, Evan, what are your thoughts? What would be Gerard's thoughts?
Yeah, sure. I think that Gerard would probably not have thought too much about this, but I think that he would kind of buy into what I presume is sort of the common wisdom that it's evil and people shouldn't do it. But at the same time, if he were to actually come up front with a blood mage, I don't know that he would necessarily do anything to confront them. Half because he would think it's not really his place, half because he wouldn't want to get on their bad side.
Alright, well, let me ask you one. Well, let's just say, like, hypothetically speaking, that Gerard's family runs with having magic in their blood, and we could say, like, either you or either any of your family members learned any blood magic. Would his opinion change?
So I suspect that it would take some sort of back and forth where he'd be like, "What are you doing?" But if they were able to convince him that it was sort of, "Hey, this isn't really, this is like was said earlier, this is just a tool. It's not inherently good or bad." I think that he could probably be convinced of that.
Okay, so he won't think it's going to be used for any evil purposes or anything.
Assuming, well, I mean, it depends upon how presented, but if he thought that, then I think that he could be convinced that it's not necessarily such an evil thing.
Gotcha. All right, good to know. Well, thank you all for your responses, everybody. So let's get a quick recap of what's happened. So from where we last left off, you were all given a task by the Queen to go talk to the Dalish, the dwarves, Redcliffe, as well as the Circle, and you all decided to go to the Bercilian forest. Now you met up with Rovas's father, Arlen, in his caravan, as well as an interesting person who claims he's from the future. And right now you're currently in the Bercilian forest. So for right now, you're all given this task to help out with a wolf problem, which apparently the hero for Rolland was able to solve, but now the problem is rising back up. So, now that you're all in the Brazilian forest, it's right now probably almost midday, around in the afternoon. And I would like to know from each of you, what are you guys going to do during that time frame?
Mind describing our new companion person?
The guy that's claimed to be from the future?
Yeah. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I wasn't here for all that.
No worries. I'll explain. All right. So Rolland, his name is Rolland, by the way. He is about almost around the same height as Kendra. Has blonde hair, green eyes, and he has these golden markings on his face. And he's also a mage, probably an apostate. Who knows? But is that whenever he uses magic, the markings react, and he starts feeling weak, and he starts coughing up blood.
Kendra is going to be incredibly cautious about this guy.
All right. I assume that you would be able to. I assume she would do that. I was expecting that.
Yeah.
All right. What about the others? Are they going to do anything during the time?
I would probably, or Gerard would probably walk up to him and say, "What exactly do you mean by you are from the future?"
Yeah, that is a good question.
I'm very curious about that myself.
He says it's complicated. I don't want to say anything more or less because I might give out something away that might or might not affect the timeline and change it into what was that? What did that guy say? A paradox?
But if you came, then why did you come back if you're worried about causing a paradox?
I came back because I need to make some changes just so that what happened in my time doesn't happen now.
And does that involve us?
He kind of goes, yeah, yes, you have a role in it, but I'm not gonna say what.
Well, given the vision you forced upon me, which, by the way, don't do that again, apparently it does
Scout's
involve me. And you saving me for some reason.
Yeah. He kind of nods at that, just saying, like, yeah, not saying it. And he goes, but like I said, it's complicated. If you don't believe me, then that's fine.
Mm.
Mm,
Kendra's going to be very cautious about this guy. She's like constantly. She's keeping an eye on him.
Yeah, he'll.
She's very suspicious of him. Doesn't trust him at all.
Yeah. And yeah, he'll look back at you, Kendra, and just goes, "Something the matter?" And he'll just go, "Okay." I
So,
understand if you don't
your
want to talk.
magic. Where did you study?
He goes, "Well, if you're kind of curious, I was sent to the Circle.
Which one?
He goes, what was it? Oh, Ostwick.
Looks over at the
Why aren't
Templars.
you
Is that even a circle?
There is a circle in Ostwick.
Okay.
I'll tell you that.
My character doesn't
Why
know
aren't
these
you there
things.
now? Why aren't you there now?
Complicated.
I've never heard of time travel
I'm
magic.
character. Where's Ostwick?
Well, all I could say is that I was born in Ostwick.
No,
Nothing more,
out of
nothing-
character.
No, sorry, I asked a question. No, go ahead.
Oh.
Okay. If it's out of character,
Joseph,
what was the
go ahead.
question?
Where's Ostwick?
It's in the Free Marches.
Ah. Hmm.
Alright. So, he'll... wait, Petra, you have a question as well?
In character. What
Okay.
type of magic do you do? Other than time magic, which I've never heard of. Not saying it doesn't exist, just I've never heard of it.
Rolland will say, well, if you're curious, I didn't do time magic. I had a friend help me out. But if you're curious about my skills of magic, mostly healing magic?
I see.
uh-huh.
Well, once we're finished here, we'll see if we can't find some way to get you back to your circle.
With
And
him
he'll just-
being from the future, maybe a past version is still at the circle, and gods, why am I even acknowledging that's a possibility? Anyway, we might be running him straight into a paradox.
They never meet.
I beg your pardon, out of character, what did Kendra say?
She said, then we stick him in another circle.
I
He'll just go, I thought that was gonna happen.
You don't want you meeting yourself again, apparently.
Well, for now we have wolves to deal with. We'll be at a circle eventually.
Yeah.
He'll be with us, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, let's deal with one problem at a time.
Yes, I agree.
And he just quietly goes, whew, that was an arrow there. And he goes, but anyway, like you guys said, you still have a werewolf problem, so I'll leave you to it.
Oh, no. You're coming with us. I'm not going
Oh,
to leave
yes.
you on these
You're
poor
not leaving my
elves.
sight.
Yeah, well, Roland is just going, it's just go, I beg your pardon?
I'm not letting you out of my sight. You're coming with us.
Obviously. You're a healer. We're going into danger. It'll be great.
And he goes, okay, but another thing that you should also know is that I am also pretty good at assassination.
All the more reason to keep
That
you
does
with
not
us.
fill me with confidence at all.
You know,
That just makes me more concerned.
he goes, I know that even assassins are bad, but I assassinate for good purposes, not what others believe.
Kendra raises an eyebrow.
Uh-huh. Okay. You're still coming with us. Your skills will be useful. We can kill things together. If we need to.
And he goes,
We might not need to. The rules might be perfectly reasonable.
and he goes,
Maybe.
oh, Maker, what did I get myself into? Alright, fine. I'll help you with your werewolf problem.
Good.
Of course.
And he'll just go, alright, well, allow me to get my things, if you please. And he just walks off to the caravan and gets his stuff, because his stuff is actually in the caravan right now, ever since you caught him.
Out of character, this is going to be fun.
I'm already.
Actually, I didn't expect you to bring Rolland along.
Oh, Rovis is not leaving that around her dad.
Kendra would not let the mage out of her sight.
Which is a good point. Alright. After all that, Rolland comes back with a satchel around his back, and he'll just go, alright, I got all my things. If you guys are ready to leave, I'll follow.
I'm ready.
Alright.
I'm ready as well.
Alrighty. So, you guys are about to head off and leave for the day. Let me just get this all set up. Yes. And yay, a brand new map.
Yay.
And there are your tokens. Please click on them if you're able to see if you're able to control them. Okay. Lyra's good. Gerard's good.
Yay, I can move me.
Alright, Robos is
Yay.
good. And Kendra's good. Alright, now let me get Rolland up in here. I'm just going to use a temporary token here.
I have Tarkinia.
Let me just find
Okay.
let me just find something I can use. This will do for now. We'll just pretend that this is Rolland.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's
All right.
Gerard's token then? I'm only seeing flat screen.
Is it this one?
Okay, thought that's
see
the
it?
one you were doing. Okay, never mind. It's that guy.
This guy is rolling.
Okay, the one I just
Yes.
pinged in red. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Same one on.
Okay, sorry. Alrighty.
Don't worry. Okay.
Also, first time
There we
seeing
go.
everyone else's tokens. Pretty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Thank you.
They are. Mark, these are pretty great.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys like them.
Okay, I'm going to roll perception right now. I am looking for herbs, plants, anything I can use for my herbalism, and I am not good at this. 7.
Seven?
I would like a roll of perception as well, to just look around in general.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
12.
Well,
I guess
okay.
I am going to as well.
Yeah, I'll too.
Excellent.
Well, I
14.
apparently cannot
really.
find plants in a forest. Should I just roll perception to see what's going on around me?
Well, I'll just say for right now, everything's going on right now at once. Okay. So for robots, as you're searching for any plants here, you can't find any, except you do find some elf root.
Yay! I will harvest. That is always useful. How much?
Okay. Only one elf root.
Okay.
All right. So for Kendra, as you're looking around, you do see a sight of blood over in this direction.
Guys, I see something. I cautiously approach, slowly.
Okay. As you cautiously approach, Kendra, can you please roll a stealth check for me?
Okay, let's... Give me a second.
It's 3d6 plus your dexterity, and if you're proficient in stealth, add a +2.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Alright, well... I think it's thanks to your armor. Just
Yep.
giving out a clink, clink,
Clink,
clink.
clink, 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 clink.
Alright, so as you sneak up, you see a ton of dead bodies and a lot of blood here.
Guys, I would really suggest getting over here. We have a situation.
Gods,
I
that's
look-
not good.
I look
No.
over the bodies and try and identify them, see what could have killed them.
Alright, roll a perception investigation or search.
I'd also like to try to figure out cause of death. I'm gonna go
Okay.
with healing though. 15.
9.
Nice.
Okay. Kendra, you're not able to tell what the cause of death is. Rovas, you're able to tell that the cause of death was giant claws around the size of, like, I don't know, like a bear or a wolf. You can't tell of what animal did this, but it's an animal nonetheless.
Alright, we have a giant predator of some kind. These are claw marks. I can't tell you what. Might be bear, might be werewolf. I don't know.
Did we learn anything about the people themselves?
A majority of the bodies are of Dalish, but one of them is also a human.
I go to examine the human.
Alright, make a search check for me, please.
Okay. Oh, I am doing terribly.
One stunned.
Alright, well, you
Oh,
got
I get
stunned.
stunned. Okay, what kind of stunts are available to me?
This would be exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be exploration, since this is exploration now.
You could advantage positioning. Sorry, just reading.
What does advantage positioning do again?
You make your discovery from an advantage position of your choice. That position, however, can't be more than 2 yards away from the place that would normally lead to your discovery. You may wait until the GM describes what you found, if relevant, before you choose.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can do? Or...
Nope, that's the only one stunt point.
Okay. I'll just do the advantage position then.
Alrighty. Well, you check around your surroundings. You kind of start getting a feeling that you're being watched.
Oh boy.
How's Clever reacting to this? I did not think to roll for Eagle's perception.
Clever is actually on high alert.
Guys, I
Okay.
think we're not alone.
I think Clever agrees with you.
Yeah, Rolland is looking around and just goes, I don't see anything.
Rolland, I suggest moving over towards us.
And he goes, okay, and he just tries to step over the blood, and he just goes, ew, gross, gross, gross.
Stick to me, and try to avoid anything.
And he goes, yes, ma'am, Templar, ma'am.
It's Kendra.
Okay, Kendra. Oh, so that's your name. Alright, good to know. Can you guys, make a perception, please?
All of us?
All of you. And I'm
Would
gonna
it be
roll for
14.
seen or
Oh no, that's not me. 5!
I
I'm
got
too
another
stunned!
16! I sent it! And I sent it!
Alright.
I get 3 STEM points. I'm going to use That Makes Me Wonder, and I'm going to roll another perception.
Okay.
And 10.
All right. As you're looking around, Kendra, you definitely, as you're looking around, you definitely see like a faint, giant blur coming from this direction.
Which direction?
This direction right here.
Oh, there. I see it now. I pull out my sword and shield, my sword and bastard sword ready. My shield and bastard sword.
Okay.
Ready.
And I'm also gonna draw weapons when she does. Problem.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Larry will too.
And same with Gerard.
All right. Alrighty. As you're just readying, well, Rolland is also pulling out his daggers, and he'll just look at Kendra and go, "What did you see?"
A blur.
And go,
Everyone get ready.
A blur.
all right. So as you're entering, heading a little further, you see the tree, and you start hearing a faint growling sound coming from out of nowhere.
Rolland, stick with me.
And he'll just go, yes, ma'am. And he'll just walk up behind you.
I'm keeping my eye out. I'm keeping my sword and shield at the ready, making sure to protect the mage who is beside me.
All right. As you get closer, Kendra, please roll perception again.
Okay.
Actually, if anyone's up close near Kendra's position, please make a perception.
5. And I've been doing so well
7.
for a few seconds.
Ouch.
I'm
19.
not sure if I'm close enough,
Oh,
but
thank you,
Oh my
Sage.
god.
Wow.
Wow.
You are now, just on purpose of epicness.
You're wrong. Okay, Gerard just sees everything. He sees space and time
Okay.
and knows everything.
All right.
He
Gerard,
becomes one with the universe.
okay. Gerard, as you're on high alert, you start seeing a big burly man, but with the face of a wolf, just coming near towards this direction. I'll just reveal the area here right now, and I'll just reveal him real quick. Boom.
Oh.
And you see that he's growling, and you can see that his eyes are a bloodied red, and he's just growling and looking like he is hungry for flesh. And it looks like he's about to charge at Rovas.
okay, I am going to use some of my stunt points on the upper hand, which gives me +3 on initiative
Nice.
if it leads to combat within a moment or two.
Alright. Alrighty, so,
And I'll say, like, point and say, over there, watch out.
alright. Now, Lyra, with a 19 that you have, you also see the same exact thing that Gerard saw, but he's coming towards Kendra right around here.
Oh. Lyra's going to move up a bit and be like, can we just talk? No fight.
Yeah, the werewolf is just growling and just.
Right. Now see the werewolf?
Fresh meat.
Do I now notice the werewolves?
Yes, you do see him.
I keep my sword and shield ready. I I don't want to do this, but if you try, I will fight back.
Okay. Actually, Lyra and Kendra, since you're near this werewolf, can you both make a magic roll for me?
Magic roll. Sure. Give me a second. Oh my god!
Oh!
Oh, critical failure!
You got a
Critical
stunt.
failure.
I
Oh.
am doing terribly.
Okay. So Kendra has no idea what's gonna happen. I mean, she senses something, but she can't tell what she's what that kind of magic is thinking. But
Well,
for Lyra,
technically I stunted.
well,
Stunts
but
only
it-
help if you succeed in the roll, I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
sadly.
So yeah, you have no idea what's happening. I mean, you sense there's magic involved, but you can't tell what. But with Lyra, with a 12, all I can say is that it looks like these wolves are being controlled by someone or something. You can't tell what it is, but they're being controlled.
Okay. Something seems odd, she'll say.
What's off about him?
They don't seem to be acting on their own will. I can't explain it.
You think they're being controlled?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And it goes, and Rolland just goes, "Oh no."
Rolland, do you know something about this?
He goes, actually, I think I do. But out of character, let me just make a roll for him real quickly. So that. Okay, 13. He actually goes, it's mind control. They're being manipulated by their own, as exactly like what Lyra said, but judging by the look in their eyes, it looks like some form of blood magic.
Is there
Blood
some way to
magic.
break it?
Ick.
Kendra tenses up at the when he mentions this. Blood magic.
And he just goes, I know, right?
Yeah. Do you think you could identify where this blood mage is? Do they have to be close to have this control over them?
He'll say, well, I can try, but I can't make any promises that I know where it's coming from.
Just trying will be enough.
Alright, I'll have him make a magic roll. Oh, 11 with 2 stun points. So he's actually going to pull out his hand a little bit, and he's shaking a little bit because he's starting to feel the effects of the markings on his face, and he'll just go, I can't tell, but apparently it's not that far. And he goes, I got it! Apparently there's a blood mage in a bandit camp.
Which direction?
And he goes, and he just tries again and goes, northeast.
Okay. So around here?
And he goes, yeah, right there.
Okay. Let's try avoiding killing these guys.
Yeah. Okay, as the conversation is getting closer, as you're having this conversation, one of the werewolves gets a little closer and he'll just say, and just licking.
Back off! I raise my sword. Back off now.
And it looks like, hold on, let me try something here. Okay. Alright, 17. The werewolf actually stops for a moment, looking like it's about to strike, but he's struggling to make contact, and he just goes, blood, stop, and you just
You can
and
fight this. You can stop this.
and Roland will say, "Please, friend, please just try and resist the temptation to kill." And he goes, "I can't."
You can fight this.
And let me try another willpower here. 15. Okay.
Free some points.
Free some points. Yeah. So he's trying to resist, but the claw makes contact with you, Kendra. So I'm gonna have to do a attack roll here. Okay. Yeah, boy. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. That is powerful.
Yeah. Alright, you take 12 points of damage as the claw just strikes you right in the chest.
Armor I subtract armor from that, right?
Yeah, if you're wearing armor, yes.
Okay.
So, how much armor do you have, actually?
4.
So that means you take 8 points of damage.
Yep.
As he just claws at you right near the chest area, and it really stings as it makes contact.
I didn't want to do this. I'm gonna try and return. I'm gonna have to defend myself, so I'm gonna strike back.
Alright, if you're striking back, everybody please roll for initiative.
Is that within a moment?
It's within that moment.
15.
What skill is initiative?
Dex.
Dexterity.
You're rolling terribly.
What is it?
Dex.
Dexterity.
Okay.
Don't you also get a +3 to your initiative because of the
Oh, yeah.
thing?
Yep.
Ooh.
Nice.
I am rolling terribly today.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start off the battle. So, the first round is that the werewolves are going to advance. The werewolves. The first werewolf is going to attack Rovas. Let me take a look at the. And he's going to use a claw attack. 22.
Ouch, that hits.
Okay. Alrighty. 16.
Okay.
Wow.
And what's your armor?
Armor is 4, unfortunately. So 12.
Alright, so you take 12 points of damage. As a claw just strikes right near your shoulder, and actually Clever just flies off, just as he sees the werewolf striking at you.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna have him also do something here. Okay. Yeah, the werewolf goes, "Sorry."
Hmm.
We'll try pulling blows. I don't want to kill you. This isn't your fault.
Alright. Now the second wolf is going
a third
to
one.
come up here. Yeah. And the third one is going to attack Gerard.
I did not see that one.
I didn't either.
I saw him sitting there.
And that's why you have
Alright.
triple sixers.
Why are these?
Alright, does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
What's really killing us are those +8s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the werewolves have pretty high stats, I'll just say that. You take 12 points of damage as you feel a claw just strike at you in the back. And it definitely stings. Alright, Now it's Gerard's turn.
So I had pulled out my bow, but I think I'm going to ready my rapier instead and attack back, but also say, "You can fight this."
Yeah, and he just and the wolf just goes, meat, 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 must eat.
So there's an attack, 14.
14. Let me take a look. Defense is 14. Actually, that makes contact. Roll for damage.
Alright, wait, wrong thing. Here's damage, which is not going to be very high, unfortunately. 6! Oh, wait, yeah, that's alright. 6.
Alright. Alrighty, so, Gerard, as you switch out, pull out your rapier, you stab him right near the chest because you think that hitting him in the heart will do anything, but he'll just and he just pulls out the rapier without hesitation. And then he'll look up, and I'm gonna have him do another willpower. 11. He just goes, "Is that all you got?" Alright, and now next up we have Lyra.
So is each square like 2 speed?
Each square is 3 yards.
Okay.
I mean, each square is 1 yard, 3 feet. Sorry. I'm getting all mixed up.
Okay, so my speed is 15. How much squares can I move?
5 squares.
Okay. Lyra's going to say, I'm going to look for the blood mage.
Good idea.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can I do diagonal, or is that...
Diagonal is allowed. Alright,
I don't look for...
Lyra, as you're looking around, can you please roll for perception?
Okay.
And 16?
Ooh.
Alright, 16. Okay, so Lyra, as you're looking around, as you see, like, about, like, a couple of miles off, you see, you do see this, see the bandit camp that Rolland is talking about, but it's just way too far away.
Okay.
Alright, and, I'm gonna assume that that's the end of her turn?
Yeah.
You can move again if you want,
Oh, I can?
Yeah, double
because you can
movement.
move as your major.
Okay.
Mhm.
Don't go back.
Alright. Alrighty. Alright, next up is Rovas.
Out of
Oh, wait,
character,
wait.
is Clever going to be fighting in this? Or is it going to go on my turn as well?
At the point of your turn, you can order Clever to attack.
Alright, Clever.
So
You're in
it's
this
just-
battle, just don't kill. That's my just a free
Yeah.
action to talk. I'm going to charge there. So I get +1 onto my roll.
Okay.
20 with 5 stunned. Yes!
Oh,
Nice.
yeah!
Ooh.
Alright.
Let's see.
Uh,
What bout of awesome can I do? Combat stunt. I'm going to knock it prone for 2.
Alright. So it goes back 2 spaces. Alright.
No, knock prone just knocks it down.
Not prone, not pushback.
Alright. Not push
And then
back.
lightning attack that's going to let me do 2 attacks back to back. So
Alrighty.
for attack
Go
1,
ahead.
3d6 plus 3.
Alright.
13 damage on the first attack,
Okay.
14 damage on the second attack.
Alright. 13 and 14. So that's a total of 27. So it absorbs 4 points of it. So that's going to be around, let's see, 27, or that's 23. So yeah, it's as you knock it prone with your sword, just boom!
Also,
And then you-
plus two-handed sword, it gets knocked back 2 yards. So I'm sending it flying.
Alright. Alright.
Thank
So
you.
you knock it, boom! And
Fight
the-
this!
yeah, so the werewolf just gets knocked, just and you just run up to it, slice it, and it slices. It gives it a nice cut on the back. And let me try and get another willpower here. 17, and he'll just go. He goes, "Please, don't kill us.
I'm trying not to, but you need to snap out of it.
Alright. So for Rolland, he is actually going to stick with Kendra since he's being ordered to stay, and Rolland is actually going to stick near Kendra's location, but use his daggers. And he's gonna get a +3. Okay, 7 misses with 2 stun points. He just grabs it, but the werewolf blocks it with its claw, and he just goes, ugh, these guys are a little feisty. And then we are at Kendra.
Okay, my connection is having a bit of a problem right now, but oh, okay, it caught up now. I am going to attack try and attack the guy before me with my bastard sword.
This guy?
Yeah.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll for attack.
13.
13. That's a miss.
Ah.
So you just pull out your sword and tries to grab it, but a lot like Rolland, he deflects it with his claw. Alright, and now we're back up to the top with Gerard.
I guess I will. I don't know what I want to do.
If the wearer's prone, can we tie it up?
It's not bad.
I have rope.
Okay. If you can, but you need to make a strength check.
Can I move here and then like hold my action until Rovas comes over and we can try and do this?
Sure, I can allow that.
Okay, so I'll move there, pull up the rope, and
before
say.
I do, though. It's probably going to get up from prone. The wolf has movement before I do. It's probably going to get up from prone. Sorry, not trying to metagame.
Okay. All right. Well.
Okay, I will try and do it now then. I will try and do it now.
Sorry.
All right.
So strength.
Alrighty.
13.
13. I'm gonna have to have him make his own strength. And let's see. It's oh boy, this is gonna get toughy. 15. So he beats you. So he just, as you're trying to tie him up, he pushes you aside, and he goes, "Get off me, meat!" And then he'll just do another willpower, a 12.
And I will say I am trying to save you.
and he'll say, "Not until I eat you first." And now we move on to the werewolves. Sorry, I accidentally hit the next turn. So with werewolves, he's for this werewolf, he's actually going to get up, and he's going to do a bite attack on you, Gerard.
Oh, good.
18.
Yep.
All right, and what's the damage? Okay. You take 8 points of damage as you feel you see this werewolf just come up at you as he gets up and just bites you right in the shoulder.
I assume that's reduced by armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's by 4, correct?
By 3.
3. So you take 5 points.
Right.
Alrighty. Next up is Rovas. I mean Lyra.
Okay. Shoot.
Okay, I'm going to probably strike the wolf in front of me with my short sword, so that's...
Alrighty.
I forgot the slash roll.
Okay.
Oh.
12. That's a miss. So as you pull out your short sword, just try and slice it. The wolf dodges your attempt to attack it. And now, next up, and then anything else?
No.
Guard up.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, guard up.
+2 to your defense. It's
Oh, yeah,
not
so-
nothing. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright,
sorry, I
so-
don't mean to metagame. Okay, this guy, how
So-
does he look?
You mind making a medicine roll?
Sure, I'm good at that. 1 + 2, 3, yeah. In theory, I'm good at this.
Okay.
15!
All right, 15. Judging by how he looks, he's looking kind of weak with the amount of damage you gave to him. I'm gonna have him do a willpower here. Give me a moment. Okay. 12. And he still looks very, very bloodthirsty.
I do not want to fight you. I'm going to a charge attack again. 18.
18. That does hit.
12.
12, so that makes it 8. Okay. So as you slice him and he gives out a bit of a grunt, just and looks at you and he just roars into your face. And now, next is Rolland. Now for Rolland, he is actually going to hold his turn. And now we have Kendra.
I'm gonna strike him with my strike him with my bastard sword again.
Okay? Go ahead.
15.
15, that hits. Roll for damage.
Awesome. Okay. And now for damage. 10 damage.
10 damage. Alrighty. That's gonna make it a 96. So you give him a good old stab in the gut, Kendra, and the wolf gives out a little grunt, just and you pull it out.
Stop fighting! I do not want to do this to you.
Alright. 19. Okay, so the werewolf just shakes his head and his eyes turn from a bloody red to a normal yellow color. And just goes, "Ugh, what? Sorry about that.
Now's not the time for chit chat. Can you help us subdue your friends?
And he goes, I think I can do that.
Can you keep control?
I can, but I don't know for how long.
Every second counts. Every bit helps.
And he goes, very well. And I'm gonna add him into the initiative roll. Okay. Alright. Alrighty, there we go. Alrighty. Now the second werewolf is actually going to charge towards Rovas as well. And he's going to do a bite attack on her as well. Yeah, it's 6. Triple ones. So that's a big
Critical
fail.
failure!
So
He trips over his own
Yeah.
feet, taking 1 point damage.
He's knocked prone by it, and knocked prone.
Yes, let's go with that.
actually, he trips on one of the dead bodies, and he just trips and just and just
Oh, poor puppy.
He's not prone. And I'm gonna have him do a willpower 12, and he just looks up and he's still thirsty for blood. And I think I'm gonna move to right up again, just like before. Okay. Now the third wolf, looking very weak, he is going to do another claw attack on Gerard.
Oh, come on, hit me.
20.
I'm right here.
He looks at he'll look at you while he's performing the attack, and he'll just go, "You're next." Okay. Okay. 2d6 plus 6. You take. Let's see. It's 3, right? For armor.
Yeah.
All right. You take 9 points. As he just slices you again, and this time on your other arm, as you see the claws come up, and you're starting to bleed a little bit.
Yeah, I'm hurting.
Alrighty. You were gonna say something?
No, I changed my mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Alright, Lyra, your turn.
Okay, Lyra will move up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she will strike it. So.
Okay, roll for attack and add a +2. Okay, that's a 10. That's gonna be a miss, as you just ping, and you accidentally chop off one of the legs of the dead body. Alright. And the werewolf looks back at you and just goes, Alright. And now it's Robos's turn.
Okay, where I am for the wolf that's prone, can I tie it up or do I have to move to try tying it up?
You can tie it up as an action.
Okay,
you can try
then minor
tying it up as an
action is
action.
taking out my rope, and then I will roll for strength.
Alright.
11, with 2 stunned. If it hits.
With 2... 11 is actually a miss.
Aw. Okay. And then guard up for my minor. No, wait, I don't get a minor. Never mind.
Yeah, you already used it up.
I know.
Alrighty. So, the werewolf that's out of its control is going to look at its brethren and sees sees you, Robos, seeing that trying to tie it up, and he goes, "You need help over there."
Yes, would not be minding it.
All right, and he's gonna charge up. How much is the speed? He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna use an action to double his speed. So 1 and going to quickly look at you and just nod and look down at the rope, and he goes, "Mind if I borrow that?"
Go ahead. Tosses it to him.
Alrighty. Now for Rolland, he's actually going to hold his turn again until Kendra moves, because he's still under the order of he needs to stick with her at all times.
Rolland, are you going to
Yeah.
help us?
And he goes, "Well, I can, but I need to stick with her."
Can't you use magic?
Yes, healing would be nice.
He goes, "That's a good idea. Actually,
Kendra puts it, quickly puts a hand to her face for like half a second.
I know.
yeah, he'll just look over at Kendra and just look over at he's gonna do a medicine check. Alright. 13 with 4 stun points. I would like to know from each of you how much HP do you have?
I have 29.
27.
36.
I have 8.
Heal Gerard!
All right.
Priorities. If he's in range.
He's actually going. So he's just wave his hand and he's going to cast a healing spell on Gerard. And it's a 3d6. Okay, so you heal 14 points.
Thank you.
All right, and
Thanks,
now
man.
and he goes, anytime. And then now it's Kendra's turn.
Okay, I'm going to move over to... I'm going to charge over to the prone one and strike it.
Which one?
The prone one.
That one.
All right, go ahead and roll for attack.
I'm going to... Or, wait, can I help grab the rope and start tying him up myself?
Sure.
Do you actually have rope?
I...
Reaction
Well,
ask
no,
for it.
but I was
The wolf
wondering
has
if
it
I
now.
could borrow Rovas's... I was wondering if I could grab Rovas's rope, but... Oh, wait, didn't the werewolf take it?
Yeah, but
Yeah, the
you're a
werewolf
square.
took it.
You could just pass it.
Pass me the rope.
And he goes, he looks like he's about to tie his brethren, and he goes, okay, sure.
Well, the prone one might be easier to do.
He'll just go, all right, and he passes the rope to you.
Okay, I'm going to try and tie this one up.
Alrighty, roll for strength.
Does
Do
he
I get any
still get
bonuses
the
for
plus
charging?
one because he charged? It's not really attack though.
It's not an attack per se. It's like,
Yeah.
So it's just
So-
a strength check?
it's just a plain old strength, but you can add a bonus if you have a focus on might.
Nope. Okay, strength, here we go. And 15!
15, that does make it. You successfully tie the rope on the werewolf.
Woo!
Alrighty, so I'm gonna use this one to say that he's not prone, but he's also tied. Alrighty. Now we're back up to the top with Gerard.
So I think so I have my own rope.
Alright.
So I think I will toss it to the friendly werewolf and say, here's another one.
And he goes, oh, sweet, thank you.
And I am going to move like up here.
Goodbye.
Immediate retreat. Okay.
Well, he's ranged. It makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, then once he grabs the wolf, the friendly werewolf goes, hey, where are you going?
he's an archer.
He goes, okay then. Alright. Now the werewolf here, he's going to try and get out of the rope. So that's he's going to use a strength by a 16. Oh boy.
Oh.
So he actually breaks them out. He breaks himself out. Just
Oh, come on! I just got that on you.
and he gets up, but he's also going to do a willpower. 7.
Ah,
With 1 stun point, and I can't do anything about it. And he just looks up at you, Kendra. And just goes, sucks to be you then. And he goes in for a claw attack.
wait. Didn't he get spent a point breaking out and another
Breaking
getting
up and then
unprone?
getting up. That'd be both
Alright, well-
actions.
Alright, good point. Alright, so what that means, he just gets up and just looks like he's still willing to fight. Lyra.
Okay. Lyra will attack him with her short sword.
Alrighty, roll for attack.
Oh.
Slash roll.
Yeah, I
Actually-
forget.
Actually, there's another thing that I found. There's a dice roller on the sidebar.
You can also roll right from your character sheet.
Oh, I like.
That too. 8, that's a miss. So you try again, and this time you accidentally chop off one of the dead body's feet.
Templar, where? Not the corpses.
Oh, this is funny. Okay. Alright, Robos.
I can't.
Okay, I'm going after the guy in front of me still.
Alrighty.
12.
12, that's a miss.
Okay, and then
So you
guard
try
up
and
for my
stab-
minor.
Alright, so you stab him, but the wolf is able to dodge that one and goes, nice try, girl. And now the friendly werewolf with the rope, he's actually going to try and tie him up. Oh, 20! Nice.
Stunts.
Yeah?
And with
6 stunts.
6 points, gonna take a look at the combat stunts. Give me a minute. Okay, he's going to use overwhelm. So he's going to knock his fellow werewolf prone, and then he's just say, hold still, and he just ties him up, and then he just goes, there, all done, and then he's gonna do that. 16. All right, with 6 stun points, he'll just go, great, not again, and he just shakes it off, and then Rolland is actually going to quickly run up. 1, 2, 3, 4, right here, and he's actually going to see, and goes, I think I have rope. Yes, I do. And he pulls out a piece of rope, and then he goes, Kendra, catch.
I catch the rope.
All right. And then Rolland goes, all right, tie him up again.
Okay, here we go.
And it's Kendra's turn, so
Oh,
18,
Yay.
yes! I
It's
tie him up
a
again.
5 stunt.
You got 5 stun points.
okay. I am going to seize the initiative.
All right, so that means you are now all officially out of initiative.
Well, I seize the initiative, so I'm moved to the top of the initiative order.
Oh. Well, I guess it's too late for that because then you got them all pinned down, and you're all
yeah.
now out
Okay.
of initiative.
Oh, okay.
And Roland just goes, whew, okay, that was a close one.
Yes, far
Yes,
too
it
close.
was. Thank you for the assist, Roland.
And he goes, anytime. And he just looks like he's almost out of breath, just, ugh. Alright. Alrighty, so now, what are you guys gonna do?
Lyra's going to say, should we tie up the third one in case he loses control?
I think we can trust him for now,
Alright.
but we keep an eye on him. Would you care to assist us in taking on the blood mage nearby? We should take care of the blood mage, yeah?
And yeah, he'll just go into like a fist like this, and he'll just go, yeah, I want to get rid of this, whatever this blood mage did to me, fast.
How likely is it that this blood mage will retake control if we go right up to his door?
And he'll just go, ugh, probably until he starts feeling weak.
Well, we need to move fast. That mage is a concern now, and he isn't going to go away soon. We need to take care of him.
Any chance we
Yeah,
can persuade you to stay here, guard your brothers? Or fellow where?
And he'll just go, I'll see what I can do from here. But for now, I think you can handle the blood mage without me. Unless you need assistance, of course.
Rolland, stick with me.
And he'll just go, up. I'm coming.
Does anyone need first aid before we move?
I think I'm pretty good for now. No.
I'm not
good. It never
optimal,
attacked
but
me.
I could certainly use a bit.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't mind some assistance, but...
Okay. And Rolland is just gonna go, well, I could still use my healing magic, but if anyone else needs healing, I think...
I have healer's kit, so I can do a mundane means. At least treat, wash out wounds, make sure we don't get infection.
Alright.
Okay.
He'll just go, okay.
14. Who am I working on first?
Me, I think, maybe?
Okay, you're right beside
Yeah,
me.
probably
So.
Gerard.
Okay, 14, so
Alright.
that hits.
Alrighty. So, roll for healing.
I did, I rolled 14.
Alright, so that means you gain
How-
14 hit points.
Does that mean I gain 14 hit points?
Yep.
Or okay. I'm feeling good now.
Okay, who's next?
Thank you very much.
I think I could use some healing.
Okay, also I'm going to be using my healer's kit. Do I get to add for that?
If you want to add your magic, then that's fine.
No,
If you try
healer's kit.
Mhm.
I don't
Alright,
want to use
so
magic yet. I don't know these
Okay.
people well enough.
Okay, so that means, just, add your healing skill
I've been doing that.
into it. Okay.
That's where I'm getting 3 from. 1 cunning and then 2 for the healing focus.
What does
Okay.
the healer's kit do?
Healer's kit. That's a good question.
I thought it just aided in treating wounds.
Yeah, it does treat wounds. But, Roland will pipe up and say, well, still, I can use healing magic.
I'd rather you save your
Uh,
magic
my-
for combat. We're going up against a blood mage. I
Yes,
don't
that
know
might
how
be
powerful, and if he can thrall 3 werewolves... Okay, I'm just
Okay.
gonna straight roll.
Good point. Alright.
And 16 on
Alright,
Kendra.
on Kendra. Alright, so I'm gonna say that hits, so that means you gain 16 hit points.
Okay, then Rolland... Was Rolland hit?
He didn't get hit.
Okay, then I'm just gonna heal myself next. And finally, myself.
Alright,
16 again.
so you gain 16 hit points as well.
Yay!
Okay.
That's way too much. I only have 39.
Okay, we should get head to the red blood mage now. Well,
Alright.
stick with me.
Here we go. Alright.
Yeah. Got it.
Leva, come.
Yeah, and he'll just fly and get on your shoulder and just nuzzles on you just in a way of saying, good job! Alright. Now, as everyone heads up northeast, I'm gonna say for right now, we are going to be on break.